Yo man, thanks. Might release the Teldrassil Hunter as well. I feel like why not? I tried to make it a bit more like thresh oriented. But then Eurot is just gonna utilize a new skip that MP found to change a bit the pathing that you had. You're still gonna do basically all the same quests, just slightly different order. I mean, I think it's easiest if you stick around and watch it, but like basically you skip from Teldrassil through the mountains. Like you jump through the mountains, like a mountain skip, towards the moon wall that is next to Teldrassil, instead of running there from Dolnar. And since you go to Darna early, you end up picking up the quests early as well. So later on you can prioritize Black Moss and Lady Sartarf and the Tumor quest at level 9. Yeah, you skip those runs where you need to go to Darna from like the Harpy quest giver. I mean, you still need to do it once, or you could use the unstuck feature, right, to teleport there. It's like technically against hardcore rules, but I don't care about the hardcore rules anymore. They're dead. It's Blizzard's rules from now on. And from what Blizzard said, they're gonna allow pretty much everything. So there's gonna be trading, there's gonna be dungeons. Okay, granted, like the amount of mobs that I would need to grind on fresh, basically, so until 400 XP remaining. Because I'm pretty sure on fresh you need to... Like here I know I can complete the Balance of Nature quest, so like the very first quest. Not on fresh, you don't know that. Like I could harp back and everything is probably still dead. Like if I need to finish it off.
Ah, the great outlaw.
I mean, one of the runs you can skip every time, right? That there's not like rocket science, because like before you would dev skip them on the non-hardcore route, but like on the hardcore route you can use the unstack feature, right? And it will port you to the nearest graveyard, which is Darnassus. Then it's an 8-hour cooldown, of course.
My goods are of the highest quality.
Just killed me. No, there's no way it kills you. There's only one unstuck method available right now. It's the Blizzard website unstuck, and it doesn't kill you. I mean, maybe it would kill you if you were to do it in combat, because it will kick your character out of the game. You might die. But if you just log out and then do that, there's no way you die.
I am honored, goddess. Peace be with you.
Tested in combat, it failed? Okay, yeah. I actually never did it in combat. We finished no mage. 1 to 60 still low. I mean, you cannot have something that sometimes works for hardcore. You need to be sure that you don't die. But it's fine. Like you never die if you just log out and then use the thing. Like that is just not a thing that can happen. What I would be more afraid about is like the server somehow like fucking you over and you being unable to log back in on fresh. I feel like that's more likely to happen. Yeah, well, if you go to the BG entrance of the opposing faction, then yeah, probably might find yourself in a bit of a sticky situation. Well, this is what the logout skip add-on is for, so you know where you're going. So don't end up in like Urdaman or, you know, stuff like that. I ended up once in the Caverns of Time. I tried to logout skip from Tanaris, and that like deactivated portal in Caverns of Time on Classic is actually working. As in, it's a portal, so it ports you there. After that, I got the add-on. I was like, fuck that, bro. Just wasted like 20 minutes trying to get out of this place. Yeah, almost every spot in Tanaris just ports you to Caverns of Time because of that. Because it's like dead in the middle. It's kinda annoying, but yeah. I mean, there's ZF too. Like, Tanaris is awkward because there's a lot of instances there. Well, there's ZF as well, and like, there's so many instances in Tanaris. You have ZF, Caverns of Time, Graveyard, and the Angora Graveyard is also pretty close to the edge, so you can port to a lot of different spots. Like, there's not any spots you can port from, pretty much. Like, there's the Pirate Cave, and that's about it. It's not like caves. Maybe the Celatid hives work, I don't know. Haven't tried there. Yeah, Augur Cave, Sulfit Cave, but they're all useless. Because like you said, you probably end up in Caverns of Time. And they're you lose some time. So not ideal. No, I'm not going for world record because that's a completely different type of run. I'm just practicing the route that I'm gonna be using. Of course, the start is in a completely different environment because it's not fresh. So there's not like a million people everywhere. But the later part, I should be able to get ahead on and be somewhat representative. So you know, just warming up basically for the fresh. There's PTR is gonna be soon, and I suspect there might be like a little unofficial race on it. You know, gonna test some times
Hello.
against the big boys and see how it goes. The sponsor, you need him. Don't call Bonzo though, he'll actually show.
Go in peace.
It's nice and peaceful for now. Yeah, I'm hoping the PTR launch, like there's gonna be like a heads up of at least a couple days and it's public so I can play and I need to like beg for keys online. And yeah. Look into mirrors and Bonzo 3 times is gonna appear. Yeah, I wouldn't dare test that, man. No, it's all fun and games until you actually need to say it, then it's chicken out. You know how it is. Well, the guy said PTR, right? And PTR is public from like the name. So I would assume it's gonna be a PTR. But you know, he might have misspoken.
How may I help?
But I think it's gonna be a public test. Sure exactly what they wanna test, but I wanna test some like ZF and such. So PTR is out, I'm gonna be slamming some high level hunter gameplay for sure. Oh, this fucking Spider-Man. Where's the face cam? I don't know, man. It's kinda lazy. It's like easier to stream without face cam because you don't need to be conscious about you know what you're doing. I'd have to make my bed as well. And get guide to how to be like quest rewards. Yeah, that is not a feature of the RRS XP guides. That is a baseline feature. I had to add it manually. I just asked Saran on how to do it. Unmade beds against TOS, yeah. I mean, I don't want to showcase like the fucking S1 gold room. I mean, I don't have that yet. Or like, never would actually. That's disgusting. But I do have an unmade bed right now. But yeah, there's no auto quest peak rewards that work for RXP. I had to add it myself. But also saying that I did it myself is a big fake. Basically, Zaran did it for me. Saran's a very nice guy. He has a lot of patience for me as well. Like I've been asking him a lot of questions regarding how to like code the RXP custom guides that I make right now. So no, big thanks to Zarant. So you're just using what Zarant would do, like for the auto quest accept. Yeah, I'm just using the basically code from Zarant. Just plug it into my rxp.lua. But like I'm not sure if I'm supposed to share that with people. You know, it's not my code, so yeah. But yeah, you basically need to create a list and then you plug it into a function that uses the list later on to determine which quest reward to pick. Like it only takes like simple programming knowledge to code. It's nothing advanced, but like if you have no clue about the syntax of like how the Lua file is working, then you're not gonna know how to do it right. Because I mean, how would you?
What brings you here?
Oh yeah, when you make your custom guide, it's different, right? But like I have a list that will work with the default guide. What John Wick says is something different. That's just when you create your own guide. But that works. That is simpler, right? Because there's syntax already in place for the auto pick roads. Is there really not gonna be enough cats again, policeman? Yeah, if you have it should work, man. It does work. You must have like misspelled it or something. Or like, you know, you have some error in the code. I mean, I guess that's pretty forehead. Just obviously you do, but in general that function works. Or like it's like turn in and then after a comma you just say which, you know, short one cat in to go out of the way now. Alright, so for instance we have this quest, he has 2 items. And say I want the belt. I think here you want the cloak, right? Because it gives more money. So we just go dot turn in this quest ID, which is I don't know what, but something, and then comma and 1, and it should auto pick the draped cloak. I have that for the mage guide. Because Stilo made it. Yeah, something like that. That should work, I'm pretty sure. My bags are like giga full. I'm stuck.
Greetings.
Dude, you can see the chat on stream by the way, quick, cause I mean, don't wake, but yeah, I don't know where you got that info. In a leaking shit, bro. I don't know. Tommy dying's probably not a leak though. That is like to be expected. They tried to be sneaky, man. It's fucking right there on the screen. Imagine. Might as well type in the chat.
Peace be with you.
Yeah, I'm like maybe a minute slower on the Dolnar or like at the Shadow Glen. I think ideally you'll leave at 24 minutes. But I have a bit more XP because I grinded more. It's like whatever.
Greetings.
Yeah, backspace is gonna be interesting. Oh, that's annoying. To turn this on, it's super annoying to play the game without that. Maybe there's something else wrong with the step that you have, I don't know. Oh yeah, you also need the option, that's true. John Wick is on it. If you use that function, then you have the quest auto accept rewards on. Okay, I got that, I don't know then. That was I thought that was probably it for a second. Del- Delete your PC, what? What do you mean? It's not like the code's gonna work different on a different PC. I fucking hate full bags, man. It's always a problem when you reach down here. Oh no.
Ishmidaldiet.
Can I assist you?
Fucking losing 1v1, man. Yeah, actually, what the fuck? Dude, that was so slow.
Peace be with you.
I mean, if you wanna test for that, then turn off all add-ons, right, and just have our XP running. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think the add-ons can stop it like that. I don't think so.
Ishmidaldiet. The loons light your path. What brings you here? Ashak
I don't think that's it.
What brings you? The moon be with you. Be careful. What brings you here?
Alright, let's get one more Night Saber Fang and I'll be big chilling. Unlucky. Oh, one is better than 0 still, I guess.
Hello.
What's up, Kixick?
Elune be with you.
This time rewarded one team building seat for my efforts there, guiding the mobs around. APM is too much? Nah, it's fine, bro. Keeps you engaged, you know? Don't fall asleep pressing one button. But yeah, the APM is a lot for Hunter, like compared to Mage. It's like at least a couple times more. Like, what's actually gonna be a problem for the fresh race is like the stamina bit, where it's actually gonna hurt my fingers. Like, it's way easier to play Mage, I think, for a long period of time. Like, physically, it's training you less. It's mentally a bit more taxing. It's Hunter, you just kind of press W. But yeah. Also, Mage, you kinda need to think about the mana more. Yeah, you just need to set up the pool and you're big chilling on Mage, right? You don't need to do anything at that point. It's over. Once you hit that first Nova and create the distance, you're out of the woods. Yeah, it might be hard now, like, that might be a big problem. We'll see how it goes. Oh, is that a pot or is that water? It's a spot. Let's heard the sound. Oh, fucking backspace issues, man. I don't need that. Yeah, this is roughly the route for speedrun on Fresh. I mean, obviously on Fresh you have to deal with like an insane amount of people everywhere. But the general idea of the route is the same. It's just gonna be adapt to whatever the situation is for some quests probably. Like the Zen's bidding, for instance, that quest, kind of hard to complete. Well, now it's spawned. Cool. Love backtracking. Because like the guy can be turned into a frog, right? So it's a bit awkward. I'm not sure what you're asking, Timon, right now. Yo, what's up, Gordon? How's it going, man? Uh, it's a shame what happened to you guys yesterday. The Yetis, that was like brutal. Alright, man. Don't worry about it. Dude, I actually don't know how I did this level. Like, it's 35-minute, level 7 that I did on that speedrun. It's like fucking crazy. I'm always like 2 minutes behind now when I do these runs. I think it's the setup though. It's like I set up all these guys to level 5, and then I just got good RNG. Like all those level 6s are so much more annoying to deal with. Like it's actually like noticeably easier to kill the level 5s because they push them to that threshold where they slow down like a lot faster. And the level 6s will always reach you and start fucking meleeing you. I really don't like the amount of seeds that I have right now. No, it's the exact same route, Kexek, right? But like, I just preset the mobs to level 5 and like the mobs in Teldrassil even, and I got a bow early. So it kinda snowballs, I get that, but like it's still like 35 minutes was the time that I was happy with on like Season of Mastery to hit 8, which is like the same spot, except on Season of Mastery we hit 8 here instead of 7. You fixed it? Nice, man. But like on Season of Mastery it would be faster in Dolnar or like in Shadowglen. Because you wouldn't need to grind as much, you would just leave faster. Okay, we need one more. Should this will drop from these two guys? Yeah, okay. Good. Yeah, there's no way they do any XP buff on the hardcore server. It's gonna be like, I kinda assume, like, what I take away from yesterday is just they're just gonna drop like a Rust server and just make it hardcore.
Can I assist you? What brings you?
I'm pretty sure that's that. It could even be phase 6 from the start. It would be interesting. Especially from like race to world first hardcore perspective. board member walked in, said look busy. Nice. Respect. Yeah, I was just saying that, you know, big F to you guys for the Yeti incident yesterday. That was so unfortunate. And like then the Z-axis thing on top of that, holy fuck man, that is like you just cannot expect that to happen. Fuck that Yeti, yeah. It's really sad for the competition as well, because like then the strat and that Cyanic Circus was doing at the end was like so boring to watch, because like everyone knew they're gonna win, they didn't do anything interesting. So just like sitting there waiting for them to clear. I mean, he does a lot of damage. But I don't know if that's the purpose. Yeah, it's like an actually good DPS pet. Yeah, if I can gambling on that guy not pulling more, by the way. That was stupid. Worked. Yeah, cause it's that level 60 mechanical Yeti you get from Winter Spring. From like a very annoying quest chain to complete. I think on Fresh it's gonna be impossible to complete this quest here because all the Night Sabers will be dead, I'm pretty sure. And you kinda need to complete them in other spots. So either delay it by like a lot or just skip this quest altogether. I really don't like not questing. I feel like you need to quest if you wanna get ahead of the pack. Like just grinding is suboptimal. Because you can kinda join both and you do quests that no one else is doing, right? Like, so I don't like that. I'm planning to complete the quests. I don't know, maybe I'm delusional, but I feel like on Fresh with layering, I think you should be able to complete most of the quests.
Goddess, yes.
Greetings.
Yeah, no, I'm skipping relics. I forgot to remove it from the guide, but I thought I accepted it. But yeah, I'm not doing relics. You don't do them on a hunter. Like that spot is so fucking cursed. Like that cave is actually like that den is where people die usually. Like early Teldrassil, you just die there trying to do the relics. Thanks for the follow, Gordon. But like if you're dual, yeah, you're probably fine, right? It's just as a hunter, there's no space to kite there. It's the worst quest you have ever seen. Never done that in my life. Yo, what's up, Hell Smash? How's life, man? Blasting any melee world records lately or no? We're doing through it, right? Are you getting like cock blocked by bags or something?
Now what?
Unfortunate. On Hydraxian. Are you trying to get into some endgame action before actual fresh or what? So yeah, around 60 feels like. I would just do it on that server, right? Because fuck Hydraxian. Or I don't know. It's your take, but like I just hate that server, man. It's unplayable. Oh, nice timing. This guy just walked out. Yeah, I mean, 2.5 minutes lower to 8 versus that run is while streaming and no setup is pretty good, I think. I think it's actually still growing. Is it not? I feel like the hype train is like picking up steam as of late. Okay, this is fucked. I need to kill this guy. Here, this quest I also think you should be able to complete because you can group on Fresh for like the named guy. And then here it's dynamic respawns, so you just force spawn all the mystics. Like it's actually like a very fast dynamic respawn and spawn. Like if they don't spawn, you just kill all the white guys. And it should fix it. Yeah, yeah, in game. I mean, the deferral books, yeah. Or yeah, kill two mystics and then just like don't do anything for 5 minutes. That also works. I think that's slightly slower though. I'm just gonna run through this cat and hope it doesn't kill me. Looting the owls because I like the eggs for cooking later. Yeah, so this bit is the second bit like that sucks on hardcore. You'd ideally wanna dev skip here. But I mean, at least on the way back, you can turn and send spitting and finish off maybe some of the animal parts if you still need. Yeah, like I think it's fine to just try to get all the quests out of the way by grouping. The quest XP seems to be the strongest part of the starter zones anyway.
I am honored. I am listening. Greetings. Go in peace.
The loon be with you. May the stars guide you.
Like I don't know, I feel like if you're ahead of the pack slightly, then there's only gonna be a couple people who are like doing some weird shit, right? But like there shouldn't be that many people at your level. So you should be fine by doing like quests like Melanas, cause like there's most likely no one here, cause this is fucking suicidal if you're trying to solo this guy at like level 5. But I mean there might be some like weird pre-made groups. I don't even know what level you need to pick up that quest. Yeah, but like I never want to underestimate the ability of people to like grieve themselves, and like people will go out of the starting zone at level 4 and like try to fight the mobs outside because they're like done with the amount of people that's in the starting zone. It's like super slow, but they just CBA, right? But they're still not getting shit done, it's just they're in a different spot. You're too weak at level 4 to like do any quests outside pretty much. Like I mean you can technically do them, it's just painfully slow. Oh fuck. Yeah, I don't know where Melanas is. I go left because it's easier to check here. You know, I killed like 3 mobs and you can check. But if he's up there, then I need to go around, I'm pretty sure. He's down though. But if he was up, I'd have to go around and clear the right path. On that run again, I would just like preset him up, right? So he would be in the best spot. Like in the middle. Yeah, presetting saves you a lot of time, it's a bit annoying. There's this rare guy as well. I'll just kill him and then pull Melanas. Yeah, so this is the first deviation, right? Like instead of lookout skipping from the Melena's cave and I would turn in all the quests, think 9 here. I'm going to grab this quest. Except she seems busy.
Warriors of the night, assemble!
In position.
And I'm going to Darna. I'm gonna lookout skip from the ambusher cave. Okay. I got a bit confused there. It's also pretty convenient because you only need to kill about like the exact amount of mobs that you need for quests, so 6, and then just this guy, like the named guy in the cave. And anyone know like what he's for? I feel like I've asked this before, but I forgot. It's like it's a named mob in the cave, but there's no like quest for it. It's probably some class quest, I don't know. I need to train stabs here. I didn't train all the spells, so I can buy them now. It's gonna be good for later. Just need to put in the guide as well for later on.
Well, good luck, friend. Ishnu Allah. Farewell.
Yes, I'm delaying my level 9 thing, but 10 should be at like roughly the same time. I mean, except I'm just slower on this run, so it's gonna be later slightly, but in theory.
What brings you here?
I mean, slightly slower 10 too, because you do run around and you had. I mean, actually, no, you don't add the Darna run. So the Darna run is also before level 10. So you just do it earlier, but you add the run along the river, and you don't do it later on. No, if you had the guide, you would have to like reinstall it. The RXP version has nothing to do with what is in my guide. It's just a text file with code that's physically on your PC. Like the RxP guides is a completely different thing. It's just the add-on that is like hosting the guide. I mean, this is just the latest route that I have on my PC, right? Like, I made it myself, so if I were to change something in the notepad right now, it would change, but like it wouldn't change globally for anyone, because I just changed it on my PC. It's not like the RxP routes where they have like a string global import something.
Peace be with you.
It's like more custom, so it's not really like suited towards like publicly sharing it to many people. Like what I want to do is like if someone wants the guide, I want to make a Discord, right? And then if I make updates, I can send the guides on the Discord, so it goes to all the people who have it. Because if not, I would have to send the update one by one to everyone. No, this route is not public. I made it like 2 days ago. No one has it. What's up, Get Milk? I got the meat vendor on Uniscan. So if you stay with an owl, you need to buy meat. This is the only vendor in like entire Teldrassil and Darkshore that sells meat. And so this is the mountain skip, by the way. If someone's wondering. Okay, I'm gonna fall. I didn't jump high enough. Yeah, Ampy found this skip. It's pretty nice. So you basically go through the wall here, and then you go to the Moonwell, right? And what you do on the regular route is you would turn in all the quests and then go through this and then go back. But like I still need to go back, but at least I go like the other way, from the other side. So I save a little bit of running since I kinda need to go to Darna anyway, so might as well. It's not like a massive time save, but I feel like it makes more sense for hardcore. Like the old route works really well with death skips, but like for hardcore, not quite. Because the two runs that you need to do from here and then from here again are annoying. So we get this, we go for the glowing fruit and go back to town. This bit is a bit scary because the cats are very fast. Need to be careful to not like overpull them. Spiders are alright because they're slow. Like this part is pretty much the weakest you are on a hunter. Level 8. You don't have any good spells, you don't have any good weapons, you don't have the pet. You just need to rush 10 as soon as possible. Now once you get 10 you're chilling again. And in this bit, if you still need the spider legs for cooking, and you can complete it. And odds are there's not gonna be that many people here. It's just like most people are on the eastern side of the map on fresh, so you might be able to finish your quests here. Like sense bidding even. Check if he's not polymorphed. Although at that point he's probably a frog like 24/7. But it takes like a minute and a half for him to unpolymorph.
Peace be with you. May the stars guide. Greetings. The moon light your path. Can I assist you?
Feel free to browse.
Okay, she's in town.
Ishnuala.
Greetings.
There's some bag out's gonna get a staff already. Start working up on some weapon skill.
Ishnuala.
Like the first bit was like instead of this run and back, and you would just go to Darna, and this is the second bit that's slightly different. Because here you wouldn't have the Lady Swordharp quest, so you cannot go there, there's no point. So what you do is now you would do the road to Darna, and then run to the quest giver and the Harpy quest, and then grind to 10 there, or like doing Mist Escort or something. But here I'm just gonna go for a Lady Swordharp and Black Moss, and then harp back to town. After I pick up the Crown of the Earth. I need to do that still. For the free turn in at the end. Cats are nice to get weapon skill on, because they're low level and fast. Alright. So I'm thinking August. They say summer, but they mean like probably late summer. So I'm thinking August, probably like mid-August, maybe early August, something like that. Trying to kill as many of the low-level guys here as possible. Later on they're like level 10 and heal and super annoying. But I can't pull that guy because he's bugged. Unfortunately. He's gonna evade in the E-water. This guy work? Probably does. Yeah, 12th August sounds like a legit day. Do they usually launch it on like a Tuesday or something, right? I should have done more damage to him before. Left a bit. Gonna eat my buff food and move on. No, I've never had that happen to me. Usually you're fast enough where your pet doesn't leave you. Like you have time to tame the pet here and then do all those quests and it will still not run away from you. So yeah, I actually haven't had the pet run away from me. I mean 14th August and then a week, like that sounds like probably like might be the date of the launch roughly. Like that is like more likely than not, I think. Might be fucked, bro. Unfortunately. I mean, you can have 50 layers, there's no problem about creating 50 layers. It's not like that cannot be done or something. Can I hit this mob even? My melee, I'm kinda scared I'm just gonna glance it forever. Gonna pull the next guy too. I mean, I have 30 stab skills, surely I can hit him for 30 now. Eventually, right? Or not. Jesus Christ, that guy is fucking unhittable, bro. It's not like I have no weapon skill, he does like 6 attacks in a row. Anyway, Black Moss. Yeah, that might be annoying, because you'd ideally want to pull him here and like pathing abuse him. But since he's there, he might be unable to pass the mountain, or like the river, I mean. because of the water situation. This looks like shallow water. Maybe you can kite him like this. Because like I think through here he might bug out. Actually, let's just test it, man. Let's see. It might be shallow water, so he actually doesn't bug. Yeah, okay, he doesn't bug. No, it's like an EU bug, and also not everywhere is the bug present. It's like awkward. Yeah, the water is only bugged on the EU era. For instance, when we had Season of Mastery on EU, it wasn't bug. I'm gonna pull this guy because he's like in my way, but these guys are like super annoying. Healers. But there's a turbo broken puffing spot here. Only the EU server is bugged. It's like a server issue, man. Only the EU Classic era server has bugged water. Basically. Now we go for Lady Sartarf. Should be somewhere. Just 3 spawn spots though. Well, no, because when they launch the hardcore fresh servers, they should fix the bug because that's how it works. Like on Season of Mastery, the bug wasn't there, it just bugged out on era. For reasons unknown. That I kinda don't wanna pull it, but I kinda also wanna finish this quest on 4 out of 5. I don't know. These mobs fucking suck though. We can burst it down maybe. Okay, nice, and drop, please. Okay, screw it, I'm gonna finish later. I still run through, and there's gonna be easier mobs, so I'm gonna have a pet. God, I need to complete this now. And there she is. Yeah, it's like every quest. It's a pain in the ass with that. Can I just run through like this? It seems scuffed. Can't test it. Oh fuck, I pulled 2. Yeah, okay, I wouldn't do that on a fucking fresh. It's gonna pod. Yeah, I don't do this at home. I mean, with a pod you live every time. There's no way they can kill you, but still kinda cursed. And you miss a couple conch shots and you actually need to reset there as well. I mean, the biggest pain in the ass of the water is like the escort quests, for instance, where the mob that you're escorting has to cross like a body of water and it will just despawn, and therefore you fail the escort quest. The example I ran into when I was doing 1 to 60 speedrun was there's this quest in Felwood. It gives 8000 XP to escort like this dude from this cemetery here. Like you escort him around this hill or something, and he has to cross this small river, Like this thing, you can see it has been a river. This. And he would like just get sucked in and fucking flushed down the river and despawn. You couldn't complete that quest.
Greetings. May the stars guide you. I am honored.
I don't know, still omen. Yes, from like the runs that I did, I'm pretty sure this path is about the same speed as the old route if you were to add a logout abuse and wait for Hearthstone once. So it's faster slightly, but like not by a lot, it's like maybe 2 minutes.
Greetings.
But I mean, it feels less bad, I think. Yeah, I got the achievement, man, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna spend the talent points before you guys flame me. Don't worry about it. I do see the fucking weak aura in the middle of my screen.
What brings you here?
Alex and Sewell has a new video about hardcore that I have no idea who that is. Like I don't mean to be the like who guy, but like who?
I am honored.
I actually don't know, man.
My goods are of the highest quality. Goddess watch over you.
Okay,
I'm listening. What brings you
get this,
here?
yeah.
Good luck, friend.
Classic Annie 2016. Saying hardcore servers will be dead in 1 month. I mean, you can let delusional people have delusional takes. It's whatever. Reality will verify. Just missed the pet before I forget. Spider is useless anyway, it's so slow. I mean, there's like a bunch of people who really hate hardcore and like want it to fail very badly. But I never understood that approach. Like honestly, you don't need to love hardcore, right? Just don't play it. I don't know, man. But I feel like people get defensive because they feel like Blizzard is forgetting about them, you know, the quote unquote real players. And it's catering to the hardcore and stuff like that. They're just like jealous of Blizzard's attention. It's my bet. Yeah, I mean, the internet is large, so yeah, you gotta have a bunch of weirdos. It's kind of funny sometimes, poke fun at them, but like the people that watch them to make fun of them also give them their reach, right? So be careful with that, 'cause like it's like that stop making stupid people famous thing, and it's like just always gonna happen. Okay, let's get full HP just in case. Ah, good enough.
Ishnuala.
I mean, on launch there's probably not even gonna be, like, those owls are not even gonna be alive, is the thing, right? So yeah, you probably cannot do it. But I'm not gonna, like, not do it right now to pretend. Like, it's no point. Might as well do it, you know?
I'm listening. Peace. Denad.
But yeah, I'm aware it's probably not happening on Fresh. Last time during the Deadmines Cup, I had lost like 10 minutes trying to find an owl at all to even tame, because all these guys there were dead. Like, there's only like 3 spawns in that area, and they all like just were dead. Had to run around the fucking town. Couldn't find anything. I ended up taming one like here, and I had to go back to Dolnar. Like, just imagine how bad that is. So annoying. Maybe you can like layer hop, try to find one, I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. It's really bad if you have to go the other way. Yeah. Like at this point, if you're level 10, you should be ahead of the curve. It's just the question is, you know, how ahead. And like that spot is on the east of the map, which means there's more likely that people are just gonna be there anyway. Like you're gonna have like some level 5 dude trying to fight these owls. Like, that's just what it is, you know? it's wild, but like that's what people do. There should be a Strigid Hunter somewhere here, and there it is. Fuck off. Yeah, I think what you do is you go east still for the Night Sabers, because there's a lot of spawns there. And if you cannot find the owls there when you're taming the Night Saber, then you just go straight west for the owls. Don't waste time going back east, hoping for respawns or something. That's my idea at least. Because you can check at least once ahead of time, and then if it's not there, then you know, unlucky. Just take the L and play around it. So I did some math, and doing this Harpy quest, it's like Mist and the Harpy quest, it gives you like around 3k XP total for 9 minutes of work. It was like 20k XP per hour, which is less than you get on the Furl box, but I don't know if that means if it's worth to skip it or not. It's like, I feel like it's a lot of XP for the time given. But you could skip these quests and have the tumors done before, like I was for a 5, just finish it and just skip straight to Darna instead, immediately. I mean, if you don't do these two, it'll be 11, but just less. Like, probably like 30% instead of like 60. But you can only skip them anyway if you find Black Moss, because otherwise you don't hit 10. Like, you need them to hit 10. If you don't find Black Moss, you need to like hit 10 somewhere, and it's like the only spot you can do it anyway. But then again, like this guy could actually like not be there. Someone escorted him. I don't know. I think he would be there though. This is like a high level area. fuck? 8.9 DPS, that is pretty good. That's a pretty lucky drop. I've never seen this stuff here. Like 30 quarter stuff. I've never had that drop.
I am honored.
And here I want to use the unstack feature on launch. You would have to preset it though, like so I can only have to click yes and it would port me instantly, because right now I need to open the entire website and it's gonna take forever in real time. But if you just like pre-open the website and just leave it on the button, then it should take like half a minute and you're in Darna again. I mean, you stay in Darkshore until 20 and you go Ashen Veil. That is pretty much the Hunter life, because you can grind the fur bugs very efficiently. So you don't need to worry about like hitting the level 20 XP gate for Ashen Veil that is required for you to accept some quests there later on. You always get it, just grind some mobs, you know? It's good XP per hour anyway. Yeah, the fur bugs can go up to 30k XP per hour.
Greetings, my good soul.
But I mean, that's like super fast. I think 27 is already like kinda insane. It's nice on a hunter, you can have pretty much zero downtime, you just pump. Well, the Furbug spot in Darkshore, the classic one, the ones here, they like dynamically respawn. Level 12, 13, 14, and they don't they like they thrash, but in general they don't do much damage, and they cast some like garbage spells that don't do anything, so they stop moving. It's really nice.
Can I?
No, we don't grind up to 20, they're level fucking 12, dude. You grind them for like, dude, I fucking, hello? Spacebar on, or? I can, like, you grind them, level 14 to 15, and then you can grind a bit extra into 15 if you want. So, like, you grind at least a level. You can grind 2 if you want.
Speak quickly on one.
Kinda
I
depends, you know,
urgently-
how much you like grinding. I kinda CBA. It's getting a bit stale, like, after 1 level, but you could grind 2 levels there, no problem.
How may I help?
But they like help you fill in the gap, and later on you will hit 20 from quests. That's it. You don't get 20 on them. That would be
Goddess
insane.
bless you.
I like that insane in
Pause,
the meaning insanely good, just insane. So Folk had this idea to just grind them instead, and it's like slower than questing slightly. And you also run into issues of arrows, but to me it's just like soul crushing to be grinding mobs only and not questing. I prefer questing much more. It's much more engaging. So, and it's faster slightly than the full-block grind. So I just do the full-block grind for like a level or level and like 25% and just fuck off. Keep questing.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
Basically on a level to level 12, because that is roughly gonna tell me how my pace is, but I think it's like 2 minutes slower than this run. Except I left Melanas like 5 minutes later, and Melanas is where it splits, right? So that means that like I actually saved 3 minutes doing this new route. Which is about right, I'm pretty sure it's about like 3 minutes faster if you do the unstuck at the end. If you don't, then it's like on par probably.
What brings you here?
Or like still faster, but way less. Oh wait, yeah, I have one more quest here. Yeah, so that's one concern with the unstuck, right? It's that kinda sucks if you get like cucked by Blizzard servers.
Elune be with you.
But I think it's gonna be fine though. But even then, like the second run to Darna is not that bad because at level 10 you have your pet. And you can grind pretty much all of the mobs on the way as you move. Whereas the first run that you skip with this route feels terrible because you're like level 8, level 9 and you're underpowered and you cannot kill any mobs. The owls just like shit on you. Like the owls on this path. Where is it? Like here, there's like a lot of owls along the road. They like shit on you at level 9. Super scary. Take forever to die. And on level 10, you just like kill all of them as you run. It's nice.
Feel free to browse.
What brings you here? Be careful. Feel free to browse.
I can feed the owl this for now, and then I'll be swapping pet in Darkshore because I need a cower. And the Moonstalker runs in Darkshore have cower, so I'll just be taming one as soon as I see one. But if you are like decided to, oh, see this, so I can eat water. If you're decided to stay with the owl because you're not planning to do ZF or something, or just want to play with an owl, then you need to buy meat in Darna. I have the vendor on unit scan, it's like Jaina or something. She's always in the merchant's quarter, like a tradesman terrace or whatever it's called. Yeah, she's like around here. You need to find her and buy the level 1 food from her. Level 1 food is gonna be good until like level 15, and then you buy the level 5 food from her when you're back to learn 16 spells.
Greetings.
I'm just gonna go to toilet real quick. My guide is ended on this one, so go back to this. I'll be right back. Okay.
I am honored.
I am honored. Hello. Goddess. I am listening.
Greetings.
How may I help? I am honored. Peace be with you.
It's gonna hit 12, see the time, and then have a retail raid. Sell BNE the stream. Stream the raid. Well, the problem I have with retail is that my PC is where's my pet from? It's kinda shit. So I have like 20 frames in the raid, not even doing anything. And if I stream that, then it's gonna be even less than that, so it's like unwatchable. So yeah, I cannot really stream the raid, man. Tried once, it doesn't work. Back to train pet growl real quick. But bow is good if it drops in Teldrassil, because you can use it for a minute, but it's worse than the level 11 bow that you buy. Always try to respect those Murlocs a bit. Actually died to them before because they're kind of fast. Or you could wing clip any mob that like moves faster than you baseline. It's like kind of scary. Strider meat. There's no bear. Run. I mean, actually, there is a bear. Actually, kill this guy. Trying to find a Moonstalker, but I don't see one. It's all Fizzle Bears. I mean, here you don't really need to grind until you hit 12. You can hit 12 off of the beach sea creature later, but I mean, doesn't matter much. Like, if you were to skip the harpies, you'd have less XP than you would have grind. Alright. No, pretty good all in all. Yes, fucking views. This guy was running some mage before. He's saying that the burning fruit. Yeah, I forgot something, mate. It's actually interesting that like no mage with the new root is the first race to hit to enter Darkshore. Like they are in Darkshore like around 20 minutes before Night Elves. They're just like like an entire level lower. Like my best time to Darkshore was like 1 hour 32 minutes. I was in Darkshore as a no mage. And here it's like 1 hour 45, right? So like 10-15 minutes difference. But you're 39 seconds faster at level 12 already against the run. That was like fucking cracked. And preset. I feel like this means just the route is good. So yeah, I don't know. There might be some stuff to do in Darkshore to optimize. I need to look into it, but in general the RXP guide's really good. Might just do some more practice early on, and then when the PTR drops, we're gonna be doing like 1 to 60 runs. I'll see. But yeah, for now I'm gonna call it and get ready for the retail raid. So thanks for hanging around. Bye bye.